Hey everyone, it's Sue Hiles here, and I wanted to share the honest, truthful look of my mixed media area. And I want to know what you have on your desk to work on. So let me know, comment below, and note that this is not all of my stuff. I have stuff on three floors in this house. Upstairs is my December daily scrapbook stuff, and downstairs is, all of my supplies because I don't have room for it here because this is half of my living room. But I'm just going to kind of walk over. And well, you can see here I am set up. I'm going to do a video. So I have 3 lights on when I do a video. And it's daylight. It is Sunday, early afternoon, and you will see this video probably on Tuesday morning. But I have my desk. I love my desk. I got it when I decided to do this to half of my living room. I really searched for this desk and I love it. It's big. I can fit a lot on it. I have this cute little 3 wicker bin piece that I got from where did I get that from? I want to say from Home Goods. I think I got it. So I'm going to kind of walk over. So this hutch, it's called the dry sink. That's something that my father actually built many years ago, many years ago, and it's great for storing stuff. And I have some of my art on the wall. I have a nice picture. I have some Tim Holtz things, and I made that little one with the girl. I'll show you when I go over. And my printer and more art stuff. I could go around the whole room and show you my art stuff, but I won't. But anyways, let's go on over here. And I don't want this to be a super long video, so I'm just going to kind of fly through. So this is what's on my wall. That's a Tim Holtz piece, and then these are different pieces that I drew. And over here is great. In the bottom, I just have some extra pastes and some extra paint, nothing super exciting, but it's a great place to store them. This is a piece I just drew, inspired by Emma Pettit. And yeah, so I just kind of have stuff there. I have other things that I did here. I have to find a better way to do this. Look at this mess. So this is my granddaughter's stuff. Not all of it, just this right here. Because when her cousin comes over, they're both 9 years old, I pull that out and they like to paint. So you can see, my different pastes and gels and all that good kind of stuff. And this bin right here, I have some of my kits from By the Well for God. This is a piece that I did, Dina Wakley piece. Okay, so now I'm going to continue across on the floor, like in a Lazy Susan, and it really does turn. Let me go down closer. I'm going to actually sit in this chair. I have my distress paints. I have some distress stains. I have my fine liners. I have my silks. I have my acrylic blocks, and these are Liquitex paints. So that has been there for years, and I love it because I'm sitting in the seat right now that I create in, and I can just reach right behind me and grab any paints that I want. These are some things that I want to work with. I have some hankies that are absolutely beautiful, so they're cloth, as well as some collaging pieces right there. I have stuff to draw with charcoal in that over there. Over here, this is where I try to keep hopefully, of my pieces for my mixed media, right? So I have some stamps I like to use over here, and I have a whole multi-tray downstairs, a rolling thing filled with stamps. But you know, I have to have only, so I can't have everything up here. So this is all like my tissue paper, all my stuff. So when I get something cool in the mail, that's where it goes. And those were my bigger pieces. Here are my smaller pieces that I like to use on my Rolodex cards. And down there, I try to keep just tissue paper. And then I have like the Tim Holtz tissue paper, collage paper right there, some packaging stuff. I have some more stamps right here, as well as these pieces that I use to make circles. And right next to that, let me see, how can I do this? You know, I have to close, bear with me, close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. I have to close this light real quick here so I can show you this. And it just got darker, I'm sure. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm over on this side where this is what's on my wall. And this this was one of my first mixed media pieces back in 2014. I did in a class at the Cozy Crop House. And this was a page that I recently did using Rita Barakat stamp and her new embossing powder. So this, like that bin and that bin has my Bible art stamps. I have some seam binding, some extra stickers, some paints, and high flow acrylics. I have, this is some coffee staining and very vintage type kind of stuff with some seam binding in there. I have some Tim Holtz stuff. I have some traveler's notebooks. I have a few of my watercolor sets, and then just little bins of flowers and punched out pieces. I have some twine and some clear gesso and some washi. And then on the bottom I have different paints, and I have my Dr. P.H. Martins down there and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's that. All right, now I'm going to take you back up. Oop, oop, oop. Close your eyes, and I'm going to move. I'm moving. I am moving, and we're going to go over to this piece over here. Okay, so I have stuff from a swap from Eileen, which I love, and I just hold assorted stuff in this little bin. This was from Christmas. Something came in it, and I have like postcards and different things in there. Tags, all my tags are in there. This was an album. This was my very first ever, what do you call these? Whatever you call them. I love it. I love it so much I don't use it. And I did that probably in 2013. I don't know. I have my pads of papers. I have some, I put my charcoal pencils in there. I have, I don't know, just a whole bunch of stuff. I have some paints and stuff in this bin. I have all kinds of paints in there. I can't even, because this is going to fall. But you can see I have different types of paints in there. Down here I have traveler's notebooks, more traveler's notebooks, more stamps for Bible art. And this is where I have handmade stuff made by Just Stitched. Okay, now I'm going to take you over to my desk. Close your eyes. All right, I'm going to move this big light. Okay, so this is my desk. This is where I work. Okay, so I sit, I'm going to actually sit. I sit right here, and my TV is over there. And this is the awful setup I have for the elastics that I use when I hang my phone there to do videos. It's terrible. I have another tripod finally coming. But as I sit here, I have all kinds of like Faber-Castell, Zig pens, Posca, more Faber-Castell. There's like all projects up here on this little shelf that I want to work on. This is set up for a project I want to work on, all this stuff right here. I also have some AT coin stuff down here. I'm going to use this on my video that I'm going to do now, and that is for my traveler's notebook for Psalms, and this is the page I'm going to work on in Psalms next. So you'll see that video next Saturday. And I'll just kind of let you look. I'm going to kind of go from one end of my desk to the other, and whatever you see and whatever, I don't know, this is just how I work. So as I get ideas, I put different pieces on my desk so that I always have something I can just grab. There's probably like 4 to 6 different projects sitting right here. My oxides, my little bin with different types of brushes and tools. This is my favorite piece. I do a lot of mixing of paints and pastes and stuff on that. It's just an acrylic block. On the floor, forgive me, there's my garbage, but I have, there's my foot and my little slipper. So I always keep these Dina Wakley paints next to me because that's what I go to grab. Just stuff. These are Distress inks, the little ones. I have all kinds, let me move this darn garbage. I have all kinds of stuff down here that I pull out from time to time. And I'm going to continue across my desk. So there's one of my art lights. I'll get in close so you can just see. You guys know what all this is. There's so much here. I have like layers of stuff here. Right? All kinds of fun stuff. This is my next Traveler's Notebook page. I have all of these fun things here on my desk. I ordered these, had them for probably 2 months now, haven't used them yet. This is just the kind of stuff that I like to have on my page. This is my cheat sheet for my tatting from Mary, the Mary Attier. So I pulled that out since I'm doing a traveler's notebook. I mean, this is just all the stuff, right? All kinds of sprays, washi tapes, adhesives, hand lotion. I don't have one hand lotion, no, I have 2. This I use for embossing. Here's just different, oh my gosh, see, it's everywhere. I have brushes on this side. These are the bookmarks I'm making next. Here's my stamp of Rita. That's the stamp I used for the page that was up top that I showed you a few minutes ago. And then over here, so this is the bin, the 3-tier bin. I have my Faber-Castell. I have assorted over here. I have my scribble sticks. I have, these are the fine Posca paint pens. Down here I have my my jelly roll pens and my, I can never remember, why is it I can't remember what those are called? You guys know what those are called. I'm not going to even pull one out. And then the third little bin I can't even see, so I'm not going to show you. Over here right next to me is all my traveler's notebook stuff up top here that I grabbed from for Psalms. And since I'm working on a page, it's extra messy, but it's always messy. So, and then down underneath that table, I have some paints. I have my Palettefull packs. I have a couple Bibles. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. I'm going to go back to the top of my desk. Okay. So that's it, everybody. I just wanted to share this area with you and how messy it is, and I love it. Let me know what you have on your desk. Be honest. How many projects do you have that you want to work on, that you've already started taking stuff out for? See, I have a lot of ideas in my head, but what you just saw is a whole bunch of stuff I want to actually work on. And so I know what I'm going to do with it. I just need the time to do it, kind of thing. So, okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my area. And go ahead, and I would love to have you as a subby if you would like to. I would love it. All right, thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.